whether anybody will pick this up, any other agencies here. Presumably LAPD is tracking this, but you can see she's all by herself coming up on Victory Boulevard. Once again, keeping a close eye on that black BMW right there in the center of your screen, running from the California Highway Patrol. A female driver behind the wheel with a male passenger in the passenger seat as we've gotten off the 5 freeway well into LAPD's jurisdiction here. We have lost sight of any police, including California Highway Patrol, and I don't see any LAPD in the area at this point for that matter either. You can see doing about the speed limit, right around 40 miles per hour. At times, just in the last 5-10 minutes, was doing well over 110 miles per hour on the 5 freeway. Got a close-up view through that front windshield now, and you could see, much less animated earlier, that passenger was moving around quite a bit, but female driver behind the wheel, a male passenger in the passenger seat, and they appear to be just cruising through here, approaching the 101 freeway, where it looks like they may have been able to evade law enforcement at this point. Still waiting for further confirmation whether anybody else is picking up this pursuit where it left off, but California Highway Patrol appears to have lost the suspect way back on the 5 freeway at Hollywood Way, where she suddenly decided to exit the freeway and is now weaving through Burbank, again getting closer to the 134 here. I actually have an LAPD helicopter now coming into view, and it looks like they are going to be calling this out from the air. We'll see if they triangulate and get units into the area here, but an LAPD unit, LAPD helicopter rather, is now overhead tracking this suspect. Again, she is driving much more composed than she was just a little bit earlier. Possibly pulling over now. It looks like she made a right onto a residential street at Rose Street and Clark Avenue. Coming to a stop and back on the move again. Driver's side door popping open there. Really? Oh. I think there might be somebody in the backseat. Push down to the backseat. That's him. So as the driver pulled down that residential street on Rose, looks like the two people swapped seats. Now that male passenger is in the driver's seat. I could have sworn I just saw her taking a picture out the passenger window. Female driver now in the passenger seat, and the male passenger now in the driver's seat. We'll see what their next move is here, or what their intentions are, but now, again, all by themselves, without any sign of law enforcement on Magnolia Boulevard. Again, doing about the speed limit after pulling into a residential neighborhood and swapping seats. Very peculiar behavior here, and all the more interesting considering we don't exactly know what these two were originally wanted for, what the charges are, but you can see both of them appear to be on their phones. Do you see any sign of LAPD? All right, LAPD still overhead. That car coming up on a dead end at Riverton Avenue and Magnolia, just off of Magnolia, putting it in reverse. Male driver now speeding in reverse down Riverton towards Magnolia. LAPD again flying overhead, doing really tight orbits around these two. And this is really something. Don't see any pedestrians in the way here, but this is a very dangerous maneuver here, going reverse now on Riverton, backing into, or yeah, just doing making the turn, now getting back onto Magnolia. Yep. Wild left turn, pedestrians crossing the crosswalk, now going the wrong way down Vineland Avenue. That was a wild and unnecessary and unexpected turn there. A left turn into oncoming lanes of traffic, now going southbound in the northbound lanes on Vineland Avenue, coming very close to pedestrians who were crossing the crosswalk. A frightening move there that has really just been a wild turn of events here, as the driving just gets more chaotic, and now LAPD is going to try and get these two off the road. Once again, they've got a helicopter circling this car, but they are now going to try and get units into the area here. The driving has just suddenly really gotten way too dangerous. They're going to have to get these two off of the road. Again, crisscrossing through Burbank, now making a left turn onto Camarillo. Oh, into parked cars, overturned. BMW overturned the drivers. Oh boy. Okay, so this is coming to an end here after striking a couple of parked cars. The driver and passenger getting out of the car appear to be uninjured, running through the neighborhood, and now running through a set of apartments off of Camarillo Street, running very, very fast through this neighborhood after a wild crash into parked cars. You can see the two of them are going to look for a hiding spot here. LAPD circling the area, units getting into position here. It's going to be a few minutes, but it looks like they have gotten them, looks like they are getting down on the ground, proned out here, perhaps by orders of that LAPD helicopter. No, there it is. Look at that, a ground unit able to get these two into custody. Woo! Wow. They were looking for a hiding spot and ran into this LAPD cruiser at the end of the alleyway between this apartment complex. The male and female now being taken into custody. in the dumpster. That one there? That dumpster right there? Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and regroup here as these two are now being taken into custody. We'll go ahead and check out that wild crash scene. They came running down this alley after flipping over that BMW. A violent crash into several parked cars there on Camarillo Street, and a dramatic crash ending to this, what was a pursuit, just turning into a dangerous joyride. Clearly feeling the pressure. They had the LAPD helicopter overhead, but there was nobody chasing them. There was nobody behind these two. He just lost control, struck a couple of parked cars, flipped the vehicle over, and both of them managed to get out of the car apparently unscathed. Yeah, let's go ahead and re-rack that, and we'll look at this crash once again. Look at that. A high-speed crash into two parked cars. That BMW doing a full rollover, and somehow those two were able to get out of the vehicle. You can see those airbags going off, smashed glass all over Camarillo Street. And both of them managing to slide out of the passenger side, running down the block and through this apartment building, having no idea that on the other side of this alley was an LAPD cruiser ready to take them into custody. What a wild end to this chase. Negative. Hey, Jay, go ahead. I got you. Copy that. Sounds good. We only saw two. I don't know if there's a third person. You might still be in there. Let's come a little further south, Josh. We'll get this tree out of the way. The female had a tank top and it's Camarillo Street. Camarillo Street, and it says Satsuma. Between Satsuma and Riverton. Thank you. For the end, 4 and I think 5. 4 and 5. Well, something spooked him because he made that such a random turn there into oncoming lanes of traffic. Is he okay, that person? Woman? She's holding her head weird. Copy. Copy, Jay. Where's that B-roll going to start? Is it going to start? Is it just going to be the crash ending? Is that it, or are they going to show the chase earlier on the freeway? Copy that. Very good. What do you got? Oh, perfect. Thank you for that, buddy. Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, they were looking for a hiding spot for sure. Yeah, we're drifting. 10 seconds. Here we go. David, that violent crash ending happening just moments ago here in North Hollywood. You're taking a live look at Camarillo Street in Riverton where that BMW slammed into some parked cars and flipped over. Let's get right to some video that we shot towards the end of this pursuit as he made a wild turn onto Vineland Boulevard, onto the northbound side going south, and then onto Camarillo Street, where he almost collided with several cars, eventually losing control of the vehicle and ending up slamming into those parked cars, that BMW flipping over, the driver and female passenger jumping out, running through some apartments, trying to find a hiding spot, and then coming out on the other end of the block where LAPD was waiting to take them into custody. Again, this all started as a high-speed chase out of the Newhall Pass on the 5 freeway, speeds at times upwards of 100 miles per hour. CHP eventually losing these two as they exited off at Hollywood Way near Sun Valley. At one point, they pulled into a residential neighborhood in Burbank, and the two swapped seats. The female driver got into the passenger seat. The passenger got into the driver's seat, and the two went just fleeing once again before turning onto Vineland Avenue, and that's when this crash ending happened right here at Camarillo Street and Riverton Avenue. Just a dramatic chase with a wild ending here in North Hollywood. Reporting live from Air 7 HD, I'm Chris Christie, ABC7 Eyewitness News. I got you. Oh, was it on preview? I thought preview. I thought program would show me what was going out. In preview. Oh, I got it. That's fine. Yeah. Copy. There's the female suspect. I think she might be a third.
Yeah, different shirt.
Unless she's she's got her hand. Yeah,
Here,
that's a third person.
There, let me play back my video, see if I can see what kind of shirt she's wearing.
Yeah, that was unexpected. That was a total shocker.